Well, look at the group of people behind us. You've got young people, old people, black Australians, white Australians, Labor, Liberal, Independent. We all share one thing in common. We believe in our heart of hearts about fairness, on the field and off the field. If you tap the veins of the average Aussie, whether they're on the Gold Coast or, God forbid, they're south of the border like I am, you'll find one thing, and that's just a genuine belief in the importance of fairness. We talk about it in the pub, we fight about it in Parliament. It's in the title of our national anthem. We want a fair go for all Aussies. And ultimately that's what this comes down to. You're bang on. I've got convict blood running through my veins as well. And I think most Aussies will say it's fair enough that we, in our founding document, in our first document, we recognise our first Australians. The fact that there were people here before Captain Cook arrived, before my ancestors arrived, and we should say that in our constitution. That's just a fact. And we're practical people too. We know that there are a lot of Indigenous Australians doing it tough. And we want to make sure that our taxpayers' money is spent on the things that are going to work. Whether it's in health or education or jobs or housing. And it's not at the moment. That's just a fact too. The really good thing here, and there are politicians from all sides here today, is that the voice is not the idea of politicians. Politicians have failed on this front for decades. Decades of good intentions, billions of dollars spent, it hasn't worked. And voting no just means that things will continue not to work. This is not the idea of politicians. This is the idea of Indigenous Australians from right across the country. And they're just saying, listen to us. Set up an advisory committee and pick our brains about the things that will help to make us healthier, get us a better education, a better chance at a job, what we all want for our own families, a better life. Indigenous blokes today are more likely to go to jail than uni. Think about that. Imagine if that was your child or your life. You wouldn't want that for your family. Here's a chance to change that. Not every generation of Australians gets the chance to make history. We do. We get a chance this year to put our history in our constitution, to recognise the fact that Indigenous Australians have been here for 60,000 years, and to come together to do something good and make this a better country and a fairer country. To do what we say when we sing the national anthem here and around the country, to advance Australia fair.